Hey, what's up? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called miPic, and maybe you're wondering, can you really make money with this particular website? Is it legit? How much money can you potentially make? How does this work? All right, let's check it all out. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, click the link below, and I'll share with you my favorite strategy. Now, on this channel, I've reviewed literally hundreds and hundreds of different websites, apps, business models, and courses to see, which ones are great and which ones aren't so good. And I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, so let's check out miPic to find out how good this one actually is. Can you really make money with this particular platform, this website? Let's check it out. All right, now miPic is basically a print-on-demand website. So literally, as a user, as a customer, right, you could come here, you could shop different collections, for example, like art, like fashion, like lifestyle. So you can buy things like pillows, wallpaper, face masks, leggings, swimsuits, and also art. So prints, frame prints, acrylic art, aluminium float, for example, right? And I could come here just as an example. If I wanted to buy some acrylic art, I could come here, I could take a look, and there'll be artists from all over the world, right, that will sell their art, and I can pick it and I'll pay for it, and they'll send it in the mail, they'll ship it, and I'll receive it in about 2 weeks time. And that's kind of how it works, right? Now on the flip side, if you wanted to make money from this platform, and it takes a little while to load, it's a little bit slow, right? You could basically sell your designs, all right? So if you wanted to, you could sell, depending on what kind of artist you are, all right? So you could, for example, sell prints, you could sell photos, you could sell acrylic art, canvas, you could even do things like, swimsuits, t-shirts, for example, flip-flops, wallpaper, phone cases, things like that. So you could be the artist behind some of these images right here, right? These are more expensive because this is, acrylic art, so they're priced at €94. There's a standard pricing for them. And they've got all sorts of different categories, right? Abstract, aerial, animals, architecture, black and white, dark, create at home digital art, fashion, floral, you name it, they've got it. So depending on what kind of artist you are, you could potentially make money from this website selling your art in different forms to people all over the world. Now, how do you do that? All right, so you come to the top right here and you click on sell, and you could essentially create your own little web store, okay, art store on miPic, which is pretty cool. All right, the way that it works is it looks like this, right? So let's just say this was you, Sublime Nation, right? And depending on what kind of artist you are, you could upload whatever you think makes sense for your particular shop and brand, whatever you want to sell. So these would be your creations, okay? This is not something you can copy from somebody else. This is 100% you have to be an artist already or some sort of illustrator, creator for you to sell your products, your artwork on this particular website, right? So you customize your store, and the thing that I want to mention is it's cool, no setup costs, no tech knowledge required, and it's premium stuff, okay? So I would say that this is really only relevant for people that are pretty decent at what they do. So you already need to be a pretty good artist, okay? So if you're someone who doesn't take very good photos, right? Maybe you don't know how to illustrate, you don't know how to draw, you're not really an artist, this is not for you, all right? But if you're already doing this, if you're already an artist, you've already got, product that you want to get out in the market, or you've got some really good photos, you're a very good photographer, right? This is one of the ways that you could, monetize that, okay? So you, very simply, you upload your art, okay? They are going to check it. That's very important. They check for quality. So if they don't think it's good enough, you're not going to get through, all right? So again, this is, high quality stuff. Don't think you can come here and just upload crap, because you're not going to make any money anyway. Nobody's going to buy stuff that's subpar, especially for miPic, because they're known for high quality stuff, right? The second thing is you get to choose how you want to create that art. All right, how do you want to sell it? On a t-shirt, on leggings, on canvas, on a pillow, on a phone case, that kind of thing. And then you're basically the designer behind it, right? And then whenever somebody buys your product, they will take a commission, right? And then they will give you your commission. We'll talk about how much money you can make through this website, and then they will pay out through PayPal. It's very, very simple, just like that, all right? We'll talk about, again, launching strategies, marketing strategies, and all that kind of stuff, and what's really realistic about this, okay? So, pretty simple stuff. All right, I think it's really, really cool. They're offering a service, they're offering a marketplace where they've got, hundreds of thousands, millions of people coming to it. You can get spotlighted, there's featured stores, things like that, right? And we'll talk about that in a second, right? Now, the big question is if you are an artist and you came to miPic and you were to upload your content on here, how much money can you really make? Okay, so let's kind of break this down in detail just so that you know the pros and cons of selling your artwork on a platform like miPic, right? So the first thing is, how much do they actually pay, right? That's really important. So they don't charge you anything for setting up your store and all that stuff. You know, the shipping, the handling, the printing, all that stuff, they take care of, which I think is really cool. Also, you get to sell through their network because there are already people coming to miPic to search for stuff to buy, right? But because of that, they can't give you 100% commissions, obviously, right? So they have to pay out a commission rate based on all of their costs and all that kind of stuff. And they will pay out between 12 and 20% commissions for every single item that you sell on their platform. Now, I think that 12 to 20% commissions is actually pretty low if you really think about it, all right? And let me explain why. Okay, so let's just say you're an artist right here, and maybe you sell, you know, a towel, okay? For lack of a better example, just so that you can see the price points. Obviously, you can sell different things, and there are different price points. We'll talk all about that in a second, but just understand that if you were to sell something like a towel, how much could you earn? And I just want to show you this so that you can see in real, you know, in real monetary value how much you would really make, right? And some of these towels are really nice, actually. Check these out. These are some really cool towels, right? So let's just say you wanted to sell, you know, this. Let's just say this was you, right, Elizabeth? Okay. So this particular towel, if somebody buys it, they purchase it for 28.50 euro. All right, 28.50. Now on the lower end, okay, you're gonna make 12%. On the higher end, 20%. Let's just do it somewhere in the middle, 15%. Okay, so for this particular towel, she made €4.20 euros, basically. That's what she made for this, right? Now that's not that much money if you think about it. Now sure, she just had to come up with the design one time, and she's uploaded onto a store, and you know, if you get really popular, you might have a lot of people purchasing these towels, right? Because over time you build a brand name for yourself. Maybe you even promote yourself on your own social media networks, things like that, you know, TikTok, Instagram, and you lead people back to your store. Over time, especially if you've done well on this platform, and you know, you get featured, you get spotlighted and stuff like that, which can take a long time, to be honest, right? Then it might be okay. But as a brand new artist, making an average of 15% commissions on your products is actually very low. You just have to understand that, right? So what this becomes is, this becomes a volume game. This becomes one of those games where you either need to already have a big following on social media so you can promote your shop to them, which will help your sales, or it's just going to take you quite a long time to build up your reputation on miPic in order for you to get popular and for miPic to notice you and for them to add you into their collections, their featured stories, and spotlight as well. Okay, now people can obviously search for pics and artists, and based on the, you know, search engine results and a little bit of luck, right, your store could pop up, your products could pop up, right? But you have to understand that there are hundreds and thousands of artists that are selling their products on miPic. So the chances that you're gonna have high sales very early on the chances are very low, okay? So can you make money with miPic? I think you can. If you're a good artist and you've got good product and you've got a good range of products and you upload regularly, right? I think that over a period of time, you could make okay money on this, right? If you're brand new, I think it's very difficult. Okay, if you don't have a following on social media, you don't have your own, you know, audience, just to come here, set up a shop, it's gonna take you quite a long time to make sales because, you know, it's gonna take a while for their algorithm to place you. Again, there's only a limited amount of space here, right? And if you're not super popular, your product is not going to show. I mean, look, you know, people have to search and you know go to the next, you know, how many pages to go back, that kind of thing, right? So it's going to take you a little bit of time to build that reputation, right? Over a period of time, sure, you know, can you start getting to a few $100s, a few $1,000s a month? It's possible, absolutely, but you just have to understand that it's going to take time. You have to build it up, and I think that 12 to 20% commissions is quite low, right? But the benefit is that you get to leverage their network, right? Now, of course, if you already have an audience on social media, maybe you have a TikTok channel, Instagram, then it's cool. You just send people here and you can make even more money that way. But a lot of artists don't necessarily have a following yet. So I think it depends on who you are. Okay, I think it's a very cool platform. Definitely for a customer to come here and buy stuff, it's like they've got some really cool stuff, right? But as an artist to sell on here, I think it really depends on who you are. It's a good opportunity, it's a good platform. I think the commissions are a little bit low, but that doesn't mean that you can't earn some okay money here at miPic. Alright, so if you want to check it out, miPic.co. Now, if you're here watching this video right now though, maybe you're looking for a way to generate bigger income online. Maybe you're looking for full-time income, life-changing income. Listen, on this channel, I've reviewed so many different websites, strategies, business models, apps, things like that, that can help you to make money online. But out of all of them, I still think that there is one really, really good way for a beginner, someone who's never made money online, to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home. If you would like to get access to that strategy, I have a free masterclass that shows you how to do this step by step. Click the link below and I'll send you that masterclass, okay? I hope you enjoyed this review of miPic.co. All the best to you. See you on another video review. Take care.